And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
All right, inventory empty. We have a full team. I don't see any missions here or a quest, like an event thing. I say let's go over here. We go exploring. Oh, hold up. She's got gloves on? I didn't even notice she's wearing gloves. I also figured she was running barefoot, but I think she's just wearing sandals. I love that she's wearing gloves because it looks so adorable. Odd, but adorable nonetheless. I hope this area that we entered into isn't a super high level so that I can still explore it. Oh, 6, okay. That's not bad. Okay. Because we have more missions that we need. We're not level 20 yet. We're still missing so many levels. So let's explore. This like gives me so much Maguma vibes, even though it's not the Maguma. It's the desert, but it's like the oasis section of the desert. I like the waterfall. Look how beautiful that waterfall is. Sorry, I'm exploring a little bit. I don't think there's another pathway here. But maybe this is a path? Oh. Yeah, it is a path. Okay. I was like, this looks like it's kind of covered in a bush, but I think maybe I'm just wrong and not realizing it. This area reminds me a lot of Guild Wars 2's, oh, what's what I'm looking for? It reminds me a lot of the Asuran's area, the starting area for it. I think it's a lot of the hills and buildings and kind of bush materials, like greenery and stuff. Also, some of these buildings here look like they're Asuran, because of how they're shaped. They're not, but they look like it from a distance in my mind. Okay. So there's nothing really back there. There's probably going to be a boss or something I have to fight back there, but I say let's go here and fight these guys. Oh, there's a 15 in there. Oh, I got so unlucky. The one that I looked at was, it was a level 6. All the others weren't. I mean, it worked out because there's only 3 of them, but that was harder than it should have been. I wonder if we can let them pass? Just so I can explore the area. More than anything. We're gonna see if they walk around. I have a feeling so. No, I think one of the teammates fired on him. I'm gonna fall again. And we took out 2 of them that time. That's pretty good. There's good. Lunar token. Lunar token. Huh. What's a lunar token for? Like, okay, the only time I've ever seen a lunar token or a lunar thing. Yeah, it was part of the New Year stuff. Like, but that's what I'm saying. I was like, lunar stuff in Guild Wars 2 is what I was thinking, because that's the only thing I think of as lunar. Is the lunar event happening right now in Guild Wars 2?
You can check the page yourself.
Because I'm saying I haven't checked. Not that it matters per se, but I'm wondering if it is, because if it is, I need to go and farm it for luck. And because I asked that because if Guild 1 is dropping lunar stuff, then Guild Wars 2 is either close behind to follow or is gonna do it too. There's a lot of enemies in there. Jesus, there's a lot in there. What did I hear? That was weird. It's a Cantha New Year thing, yeah. So, okay, but I asked because Guild Wars 2 has it too. And I said I don't know about lunar tokens in Guild Wars 1 versus Guild Wars 2, because I know what Guild Wars 2 is like, which isn't an issue. I probably just won't focus on it too much with Guild Wars 1. Sorry, I was trying to get backed up a little bit. Okay, cool. Oh, they went for the healers, we went for their big guy. That was brutal. I just followed the NPCs. It's like, the NPCs are charging. We're going. Okay, cool. I figured it was that, but it didn't occur to me. I was like, I totally forgot that, like, Guild Wars 2 celebrates, like, New Year's. I don't know why it didn't, like, pass my brain, because they celebrate everything else. They did get the guy. Oh yeah. Okay, I like how we're just like that. Yeah, Lunar Year is achieved in Guild Wars 1 right now. It starts tomorrow in Guild Wars 2. Okay, cool. That's what I was worried about, because I know that Guild Wars 1 starts things first normally, because it's like a game. I think they prioritize it, which is fair. And then Guild Wars 2 comes out with their stuff. But I couldn't remember for sure if I was just misremembering or not. But that's great. That means that I'm not worried too much about it. I have to go into Guild Wars 2 and do it to farm luck, because I need it for crafting for legendary gear at Guild Wars 2. And I totally blanked on it. I've been busy playing Minecraft with my family on my spare time, and then doing monster sanctuary stuff, so I was totally not paying attention. But hey, like I said, I feel like I'm missing an entire section. Maybe over here, maybe I need to go to the bridge and go ahead and talk to him. Scouts. I want 2, not that. I want 2, not 3. Here we go. Okay, we got the money. I want to make sure I pick up the money, otherwise we'll be broke forevermore. And it costs money to replace gear and things. This area is really pretty, by the way. Found another waypoint. Juvenile. See, these are relatively fair. Like, this one's weird because they're kind of mixed, level-wise. Yeah, I'm right here, so it's not very far, teleport, is it? I don't know what that is. I think it's OBS, but I don't know why OBS is doing that. Without spoilers, some of this map is blocked off until you complete some of the story quests. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I haven't finished one of the stories. I wasn't paying attention, so because last time when I was doing Cantha, I didn't have that much of an issue. Because with Cantha, I went and I did, I kind of just went around exploring. I feel like this one's much more story-based, which is fine. So I might check the maps and see if I can find one that, I have. Maybe I'm missing a story plot. Because like I said, I haven't done any story stuff outside of defend the village. He died? How are you dead? We just respawned. Did you die immediately? Lame. See, like, I guess I haven't done any of these. I wonder... This one I might have. We went to the cities and find out. We'll see. Because I feel like there's one that I haven't done for story-wise. Because I kind of just went to explore mode immediately. Because this thing here doesn't explain much. The first spear stuff. Alright. Yeah. So there's nothing here. Yeah. Nothing here. And I'm pretty sure we were at the other one. There wasn't anything there. Story-wise. No chapters to do. So I wonder if I need to go over here. Because this guy said he wouldn't let me in until I had a secondary skill. And I think I picked Monk. But I don't know if I established it as my secondary. I might have to go in here and confirm it with him. I think I have to go talk to this guy. It's just to do quests and farm until your Sunspear rank is high enough to basically... That's bullshit. Like, I say that because that is, like, Okay, how to put this? Guild Wars 2 is already grindy, and so is Guild Wars 1, which is fine. But that's an expectation that's already there. It's basically like going and telling a kid to walk, you know? It's like, well, yeah. But I would like better directions into which direction to go. Not that. I always go the wrong way over here. It's like, can you point me to the ridge? Not... Not, like I said, but it just seems like a very weird It's counterproductive as a mission. Oh, nice name. Not my monkeys. But I don't know. It's fine. Probably. I've found some missions, but I can't do them because I require it to be a little stronger. One I might be able to do, but I kind of doubt it. Because he, what's what I'm thinking of? Oh, I'm trying to think of what it is. I think it's this guy. I don't know if I need to be higher than that. I've already done this one, so I don't need that. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Maybe it's here. It always looks like the other part of the map, but it's not. There are more than enough Sunspear points to rank up just from the side quests and stuff, so it's not that big a deal. Well, that's the thing, though. I haven't come across exactly what I need. That's what I'm saying. We could talk to him. Maybe I have the points and I just have to go talk to him about it. Because, like I said, I did a bunch of side missions. There's only 2 side missions that I haven't been able to do because they require me to be a little higher up, and they're guard missions. Maybe I need to tell them this, because then there's a map down here I can do. We're gonna go... should I do... We'll do Monk for the skills. Feels like Cormy has reclaimed the first city. Has been been lost for longer than anyone can remember. If she can pull this off, it will certainly fortify her legacy as the greater spear marshal of Sunspear history. The Istin had ordered the area of off limits, but Cormier convinced Elder Shai to begin excavating the area, the watchful eye of the Sunspear, under the watchful eye of the Sunspear. Now we need to recruit some diggers. Talk to the quarry master. Okay. There we go. Maybe that'll help push things along, because I was very careful about not wanting to pick a side class. But with this being a dervish, I don't think it matters. My dervish is kind of strong as is. Though monk and warrior were the two that they said were the most for tankiness. Obviously, monk for the healing skills, and warrior for the adrenaline skills. Hey, can you help me out, my man?
No.
The quarry is my life. Every stone that leaves this is unmarred and perfect in every way. That's my guarantee to all Liston now and forever. Leaving a legacy. Some of my family is from Chibel? Hero. So it's an honor to meet you. I would love to give Cormier all of the diggers she needs, but I can't help her excavate the first city until I get my own quarry under control. Screeching harpies have overrun the equipment, and my workshops have been hands full just keeping up with them in check. We are at the edge of the quarry and bring some backup if you can. With your help, we can help retake the quarry. Okay, we will free up my men and for Cormier's task. That will free up my men for Cormier's. You know who can really help you? He's a master at planning, and he has served Cormier for years. I think he's at Cliffs. Okay. Okay, so we gotta talk to him. Let me get some henchmen now. Let's do the monk. I didn't put a monk in my team last time because the monk always ends up dying, but we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do an earth. Actually, let me do this and remove him and put an earth one in. The earth one seems to really kick hard. So is the holy one, but I like the earth better. Okay, let's go. I think this is what I was missing. I think I just had to do it. You can change secondary jobs whenever actually... anyway, so yeah, I know. I've done it with the other characters, but I didn't want to pay the money if I can help it. I'm being stingy is what it is. It's not actually anything wrong with it being a thing. But I think it'll be okay. My dervish is really strong. And I say strong as in it's strong by base, not that I'm good at it. I like monk prodigy early. Oh, that's fair. That does like a good combo. You can't run off without a plan. Let me help you. I've been with the Sunspears for years. I plan out our strategies, and Cormier excuses them. Let me do the same for you. Executes them. Oh, sorry, excuses them. Executes them. I was like, that's not very nice. Very confused about old words. Hello. I wanted to meet you since I heard about your success at the village. Yeah, really? Cormier asked me to watch your back during your first few missions. I guess there's a trouble in the quarry? Yeah. Blasted harpies. We have our work cut out for us. On this one. We'll need a strategy. Can't just blunder about in there. I mean, we can. Just poke them really hard. Lucky, planning is what I do best. Now, let's see what we can do about those harpies. Cormier needs those diggers, and we're going to claim the first city. Okay. So you're not going to tell me the plan until we walk over there. Okay, fine. I guess. I mean, I meant for the henchmen, but yeah, Dervish is strong enough. You don't really need a secondary, to be honest. You can kind of just take anything and change it later as needed when you have the money. Yeah, well, that's what Google said too about that, which I thought was kind of cool that Dervish gave me a straight answer, because when I try to look up Ranger as a straight answer, it doesn't give me a straight answer. It's just like, it works. It's like, strategy. This is for nerds. Strategies is for nerds. Pokey things are for fighters. Okay. Like I said, I really like this area's beauty. I think I just the thing. I have a feeling that I just did all of the small things, or all the tasks I can do relatively. and I just need to go do some story-based stuff. I feel like Cantha and the other expansions had a little bit more build-ups, and it wasn't as blocked by level, but it could just be me, and it could be just how they did it. HOTS like that, you know. Not every expansion is created equally at start. They all bring something to the table, though, so... It's like a family. They all bring something. Someone's casserole is not as good as someone else's casserole. But you still want them at the table. Alright. We are getting by. I also realized that, I don't remember seeing those signs. They probably have been there this whole time, but I don't remember them being there this whole time. Also, I could do if I probably have enough story to get through, but if I don't have enough story to get through, I can technically grind to level 20 if I want to. But if I do, I'm gonna probably do off stream because it's not as interesting for people to watch. And I'm lazy, so most likely what I'll find is go into an area where there's a bunch of hostile creatures, and then just sit there and walk in and out the door. Just fight that same combat like 6,000 times. Or if I feel really, like, high endeavor, I'll go and kill things. I don't remember seeing these harpies. Did I not come over to the side of the map? Probably not. Probably avoid this area by accident. They definitely changed up the maps on this one. I feel like this one's map is better designed. Everything looks meshed well together. But maybe being in Cantha for so long, I'm just like desensitized to it. You can only stare at brick walls for so long before your ears start to ache from the pressure of it all. I think Cantha and Guild Wars 2 looks pretty. Leaving a legacy quest spawns additional harpies. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Ah, so okay. Because I was like, I don't remember them being here, but that doesn't mean that they haven't been here. I don't remember being in this area specifically. Like, I don't remember walking this way. But I was like, maybe I did, and I just don't remember. Or I walked the opposite direction. Hey, Dickers, what's up? Let's not endanger the Dickers, shall we? Finally, some help. Ordered work in to stop as soon as we lost our first man. Oh, you've lost a person? What? Okay, fine. We've done our best to get rid of the quarry of these pests, but once Harpy Queen lands and claims an area, it's near impossible to get rid of her, get her to leave. If you can help us out, get rid of that queen, we can free up some men for Cormyr. Let me know when you're ready. I mean, yeah. Ah, we're gonna have to bring the Dickers with us. Why? You're all gonna get killed. I can't be trusted. I'm like an adult, physically, but not mentally. I'm a toddler. Huh?
I can vouch for that.
You can vouch for that? That's rude. You're supposed to be my husband. You're supposed to love me unconditionally, even if I am stupid.
I love you and being honest as well.
Huh?
I'm being honest as well.
He's being honest as well. Really? Really? I see how it is. Yeah, these aren't the fun monster harpies either. Homie's dinner. Oh my gosh. Too busy talking. We gotta dig. Really? See, okay, I do like that the harpies in Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 look almost identical, but I do like that these ones are wearing jewelry. Like, the harpies in Guild Wars 2 are also wearing jewelry, but it's not as... I don't know, it's not as noticeable. These ones' walking animations look cooler, in my opinion. Their gliding looks... their floating looks unique. they feel like they look like they're hovering more. In Guild Wars 2, they look like they're actually flying with effort, which is kind of cool. But their walking animation isn't as good as hold up. As the one in Guild Wars 2, I think. Gotta dig. What is your issue? Digger's gotta dig. I know, I keep like running into him. I'm like, what's going on here? Okay, well we got of camp here. I was trying to see if there was anything special here. I mean, they seem easy enough to kill, so there's that. Till we find the queen who just wrecks our crap. It's like Ascalonian soldiers all over again. Why are you fighting? You're not good at this. Okay. Oh, we're just taking out group after group? Okay. I guess. I mean, at least these you know what? I take it back. These diggers actually know how to fight in comparison to the Ascalonian soldiers I had to deal with in the first season. They did not know how to not die. They were really good at dying. Maybe that's why they lost. Okay, that was morbid. I'm sorry. That was a little mean. My bad. My bad. This is actually really pretty. I like this area. All the grass and stuff. That was a little harsh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, why is the hatchling so ugly? And why is it bigger than the other ones? Like, it's a hatchling, right? Is it supposed to have Pingram syndrome where it just looks bigger than the adult? It doesn't really have the fluff. It doesn't have the excuse of it being fluffy. And also, if it's a baby, wouldn't it be like okay, I'm guessing it's, well, I was gonna say maybe it's the queen, but thank you for saving Quarry. I'll make sure to send Cormier my best diggers. Okay, fair, but like I'm assuming it said hatchling. No, fuck, Ascalonian chars and premises. I'm sure the nuke the chars dropped on their heads didn't help. No, it didn't. Harpies are some Benjamin Buttons. Really? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like, because it said it's a hatchling. It's not the queen. Unless the queen hatched a baby and then abandoned the baby, right, as a sacrificial lamb, right? Because there are animals that do that. I'm looking at you, bunnies. So maybe that's what it is. But, like, yeah, because, like, it seemed kind of odd. I guess it just didn't come down this way for whatever reason. I don't think I came down this way. Obviously, I didn't come down to the beach, but I don't think I came this way fully on this section. It's not easy being a stone cutter between cave-ins and whatever attacks. We hardly get any stone out of here anymore. That sounds like a you problem. I bet you think this is the area I'm missing. I bet you anything I've been missing this whole area right here. And it's probably all like my level or lower. You know what would suck? Is if I start coming in this area to look around for like missions, only to learn that everything is lower level and I should have been here first. So I grind it up to the other level by sheer spite, and now the XP isn't even that good. It happened in Guild Wars 2. What's stopping it from happening in Guild Wars 1? I'm not gonna blame the game. It's my own fault, but I'm still gonna be sad about it. God, how beautiful it is. I like water effects. Maybe they'll kill Q, maybe they're like Q and give birth to a full hatchlings. Oh, dude, those poor birds. Oh, like I've seen the pictures of it. I'm just like, and women, human like childbirth is bad. Oh, this thing's cool looking. Like, it's bad. Like, it's so awful. It's like 90% of their body or something. They sacrifice everything in the basket. I just wanted to get close enough to look at it. It looks like a raptor made love with a snake. It's cool looking. Yeah, it's like a king cobra and a wingless dragon. Maybe like a dinosaur, you know? It's kind of cool looking. Our monk is kiting it back there. I mean, if the monk can kite it, that'd be great. One's down. Okay, cool. Wonder if I can get away from one. Try to walk around a little bit until I can get health. There we go. Let's grab this guy. Oh. I ran too far. I looked down at my keys to to kind of see what I was rolling with. Yeah, no. Not enough energy. I'm trying. The monk skill's kind of nice. This one's pretty looking. I like the blue it's got going on here. Yeah, imagine having to sneeze a teenager out. I would pass out. Dude, like, it would be awful. But the worst part is it's a baby, so it'd be like the size of a teenager. But it would be as dumb as a baby. Like, don't get me wrong, babies are cute, but they really are dumb coming out. Because they're just learning, like, they're just entering into the world, right? So no, like, shade to the baby, but, like, my little sister was the cutest. Like, my sister was sharp as a tack for a kid, like, as a kid, you know? She was smart as could be. I can't imagine if she had been an average intelligence of a child. I'll be real with you, because she was very smart coming, like, at the very beginning. But she still did dumb things that almost got her, like, hurt. Like, she tried to put forks in sockets, you know, basic baby things, kids stuff. She didn't get a chance to do it because we grabbed her so quickly from doing that. But, like, some of the things that she would do as a kid made me question whether children could be like, how did we survive childhood and not just get, like, ruined? Like, how did my parents... Because when my sister was around, my sister and I were teenagers, and my mom and dad were obviously full-grown adults and not young adults. Like that, like... I don't know how they took care... Because here's the thing. My little sister is smarter than when I was growing up. I'm out of the three of us, I'm probably the least smart. I'm probably the dumbest. Right? I definitely have the most character. I'll give you that. But I'm definitely the most dumbest. So I'm full of bravado. I think it's the right word. But not a lot of sense. So... But anyways, my little sister, youngest sister, is the smartest out of all of us growing up. She was actually very quick. She learned to read quicker. She was very artistic right away. Like, she was fantastic and all those things. She's still fantastic as she is, just mind you. But I just want to see if I had explored this area. But like, as a kid, she had such a good start going. I can't imagine my parents trying to prevent me from killing myself. I am just so dumb. Like, I would love to just say, oh yeah, I'm so smart, I'm so amazing, but I can't even lie for jokes. If babies don't want me throwing shade at them, need to learn to catch. That's actually a really good funny thing to say. If that was on a shirt, I could see someone glaring at you if you like, but it's like one of those shirts that you can't be mad about. But anyways, my point being is, my little sister, like, I was not the sprite. I remember some of the dumb things I did. Falling off counters, smacking my face on things. I once stood on a countertop and slipped off because I was trying to get snacks I wasn't supposed to get, and I bumped my chin on the bottom part of like the thing. Oh, it was awful. I just want to see what he says. Yeah, I just want to see. Like I bumped my chin on the table. Like, you know, like when you bump the bottom part of your chin and it makes you bite down. I was lucky my tongue wasn't in the mix of it, but I did bite down on my cheek and it really, I cried. I cried so bad. And my dad, I think it was my dad, was hollered at me because he caught me. And then my mom was getting on to me because because I was on the counter and being inappropriate. I scared the crap out of her. She's holding me and trying to comfort me, but also lecturing me. So she's like, "Oh, it's okay, baby. That's why we don't stand at the counter. Oh, you okay? It's fine." It's like really. So I'm having this like breakdown. I remember that vividly, and I can't even blame my parents because what were they supposed to do? They couldn't just turn to this 5-year-old or 6-year-old or however old I was, I don't know, and be like, "You're stupid," even though it's true. But my mom couldn't figure out if she needed to comfort me first or if she needed to chew me out first, or both at the same time. Okay, excellent work. I've received word from Bohan. I think it's Bohan, yeah, that he'll be searching some of his best diggers, sending his best diggers for help, and with their aid, we'll make quick work of this old tempo. Cormier mentioned that several Corin and Verbant which have arrived. Digna, okay. She needs you in order to keep them happy. While here, I have the orders to go somewhere here. Oh, so you're gonna bail on me? I see how it is. Take this for a job well done. Oh, and before I forget, Cormier asked me to tell you that he's to work with you from now on. Says you work well together. Is he gonna die? Like, I have suspicions now. We're gonna switch out videos real quick before I get too far into this.
And we can just dance the night away until we get